Hello everyone. So I'm back. Um, there are a couple of things I want to address in this video actually. If you know anything about me, which fairly certain the majority of people watching this video do not, you would know that I am a writer and I'm also going to university for an English degree. I'm in my second year of university, but this is only like my first real semester of English because I was a criminal justice major before I switched to English. Completely different fields, don't know what I was thinking. Right now, we are in the process of reading Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. Now, if you've never read this before, I would actually really strongly recommend it because it is so good. I cannot stop reading it. Like, I don't know what it was about today, but I zoomed right through like the first 75 pages that we're supposed to read for our class, and I'm like, I don't know if I can put this down. This is so good. Um, it's basically about this girl who is a handmaid, and if you don't know what that is, let me tell you what it is. It's a fertile woman whose social function is to bear children for the wives, and but the men are assigned them, from what I'm gathering. And it's basically all about like her life and her thoughts and how she feels about going from our culture, which is, you know, cleavage and like short skirts and sexuality and everything, to something that's completely different. Like, they wear these red gowns, I guess, and white wings that cover their face so guys can't see their faces. It's the complete opposite. There's just one part that I really got really frustrated over, and I know it was intended that way. So I'm just gonna read it to you because why not? Basically, right now there's this girl and she's talking about how she got raped. It says, "But whose fault was it?" Aunt Helena says, holding up one plump finger. "Her fault. Her fault. Her fault," we chant in unison. "Who led them on?" Aunt Helena beams, pleased with us. "She did. She did. She did." "Why did God allow such a terrible thing to happen?" "Teach her a lesson. Teach her a lesson. Teach her a lesson." And then further on it says, "That was last week. This week Janine doesn't wait for us to jeer at her. It was my fault," she says. "It was my own fault. I led them on. I deserved the pain." There are just so many things that that was what it was intended for. Like, it was supposed to make us feel that way. Oh, I had to put the book down and I'm like, what? Clothes do not make men rape. You can't blame women and what they wear because they could be like all wrapped up in crap and they still get raped. So, I mean, it's not on the women, it's on the men, and that's exactly what the whole point of that passage was. But yeah, really good book. So good. I'm just in love with Margaret Atwood. I wasn't until this class, but I love her now. So I'm going to look into actually reading more of her after I'm done with this class. Another thing, I think because I was getting so into The Handmaid's Tale, I just got inspired to write a lot, and I've gone like maybe 6 months without writing. And I hate when that happens because it's like I just can't write. I get so frustrated when I try. Like the imagination and the creativity, it's just not there. So I have to take a break from it for a while. But I finally got inspired to write again, and I don't know how to describe the feeling I get when I get inspired to write. It's like this itch. It's more like a twitch, not an itch. But I just start freaking out. Like, I get so excited and I feel like a little kid on Christmas. I am so happy to be back in this curve again where I'm like, yeah, right, right, right. Because uh, if you've ever had writer's block or if you've ever been in that funk where you just cannot write absolutely anything, you'll know how amazing it feels when you get back into it. It is so great and I love it and those are basically the two things that I really want to talk about. Bye!